This week we read two stories in aesthetics. The first was Evil Allures But God Endures by Leo Tolstoy. The second was Revelation by Flannery O'Connor. Both of these stories are both important and relevant in today's culture, and specific people would do good to hear them. Both of these stories are beautiful as well. Tolstoy's Evil Allures But God Endures is both important and relevant in today's culture because of one of the main points of the story. The devil never wins. This is a fact that is important and relevant in any culture. That is why it is important and relevant in today's culture. There are two types of people who would benefit from reading Tolstoy's Evil Allures But God Endures. The first group that would benefit from reading this story is those who are discouraged. The second group that would benefit from reading this story is those who are fearful. It is important for discouraged and fearful people to remember that God always wins in the end. Therefore, these people would benefit from reading this story because that is one of its important messages. Tolstoy's Evil Allures But God Endures is beautiful for several reasons. I found that the simplicity of this story made it beautiful. Also, I found that the clarity of message gave it beauty as well. Lastly, the story was entertaining, which is another aspect of beauty. All of these things made this story beautiful. O'Connor's Revelation is important and relevant to today's culture because of what it speaks against: arrogance, self-righteousness, and lack of compassion. These are problems that are important and relevant in any culture. That is why it is important and relevant in today's culture. There are several groups of people who would benefit from reading O'Connor's Revelation. The first group that would benefit from reading this story is those who are arrogant. The second group that would benefit from reading this story is those who are self-righteous. The third group that would benefit from reading the story is those who lack compassion. The fourth group that would benefit from reading the story is those who are rich. All of these people share problems that the main character learns to overcome. Therefore, these people would benefit from reading this story. O'Connor's Revelation is beautiful for several reasons. The first reason is that it has wonderful, intricate character development. The second reason is the heavy use of imagery that painted beautiful pictures in my mind. The third reason is the number of symbols that deepened the meaning of the story and made it more enjoyable. The fourth reason is that it can be morally learned from the story. All of these things made this story beautiful.